Welcome to a video of basic Occupier's safety checks for a powered pedestrian swing door. These checks have been designed to be completed easily and quickly by anyone. No specialist training is required. The occupier is the person responsible for the day-to-day use of the power-operated pedestrian door set. To ensure continued safe operation of a power-operated door, the installation and its environment should be subjected to systematic operational checks by the occupier. ADSA recommend this should be carried out at least weekly. For doors fitted where the users could be more vulnerable, these checks could be more frequent. The test results should be recorded and retained by the building occupier for at least a year. For safety reasons, it should not be assumed that equipment is working safely. These safety occupier checks do not replace the inspection and maintenance by a professional. The professional checks are also required to ensure the continued safe operation of the system. The frequency of the professional maintenance and safety checks should be detailed in the handover documents. Professional maintenance and safety inspection are two different things, but they are normally carried out at the same time. The responsible person for the site must ensure all inspection and maintenance that are listed in the Occupier and Maintenance Manual are carried out at the frequency indicated. Failure to arrange this could be deemed as lacking in a duty of care under criminal law.
If you cannot find any information for the frequency of professional maintenance or inspection, we would recommend you speak to your service provider. For guidance, most systems in a commercial building are normally maintained at least 6 monthly. The frequency could be adjusted according to many factors, including, for example, operated environments and frequency of operation.
The technician should be up to date with all the standards and regulations for powered doors. The best way to ensure this is to make sure you use an ADSA authorised technician.
The latest EN 16005 powered pedestrian door safety in use standard advises that if there could be vulnerable users near the door, then this is classed as high risk. For high risk, any contact with the user should be prevented.
They'll be able to talk you through your occupier safety checks and any other additional checks. For example, escape route checks or maintenance you'd be required to carry out.
They will also ensure the logbook is updated. As an occupier, you should inspect the logbook to ensure you're aware of any recommendations within it, in addition to the date of the next service or inspection. Keep the logbook safe. This could be as a physical document, or it could be held electronically. Please ensure it is available to every visiting technician. When carrying out the safety inspections, all the checks should be carried out without putting yourself or others at risk. It's best to carry out the occupier inspection when the building is unoccupied or avoid busy times of the day. There shouldn't be any notice boards, literature racks, merchandise displays or other distractions or obstructions in the vicinity of the door which may congest or block traffic flow. 1. Check that the door area has no tripping or slipping hazards. 2. Check all door panels for broken or cracked glass. 3. Check that all doors have signs correctly displayed at recommended viewing heights. Examples can be found in BS 7036 and ADSA guidance bulletins. 4. Check the position and security of associated screens and barriers. These are required to prevent users walking into the door from the side. 5. Check the operation of manual activation or remote activation or green escape brake glass if fitted. For sensor activation, automatic door signs should be used when a sensor activates the door. 1. Check activation sensors by walking towards the door opening. The door should start to open, and you should not need to hesitate when passing through the door. The door should swing smoothly to the open position and stop without impact. 2. Step out of the activation zone. After a time delay, normally 1 to 5 seconds, the door should close smoothly. 3. Repeat 1 and 2 on the other side of the opening if the door has two-way operation. Some swing doors don't have safety sensors. These travel at very low speed and powers. They are called low-energy doors. Low-energy doors are only suitable for low-risk environments. If it's not low risk, put the door out of use and contact your maintenance company to discuss upgrading the system with safety devices. Other doors which move faster with more power have safety devices. check these devices as follows. Preferably, a box the size of a young child should be used, 700 by 300 by 200 millimeters. Contact your system supplier if you have problems sourcing the correct size test object. Place a test object in the fastest moving part of the door sweep area. Activate the door and verify that the door doesn't contact the box. For the opening direction, if sensors are fitted, place a test object in the fastest moving part of the door sweep area. Activate the door and verify that the door doesn't contact the box. For high-risk areas, most of the door width in both directions may require sensor protection. Protecting the hinge area of a powered swing door is mandatory. If the door is protected by construction design, where the gap at the hinge is too small, insert a finger. This is the best option as it eliminates the hazard. If the gap is always larger than 25 millimeters, then this is also compliant for low risk. A finger guard could be fitted. These typically have fabric that protects the accidental insertion of a finger into the danger area. Ensure the guard operates correctly and there's no damage to the guard. A sensor could also protect this area. It must be tested with a test box placed 300 millimeters high at a right angle to the door. The door must not close past an angle that could trap a finger. You should use your operation and maintenance manual to check if there are any other occupier safety check requirements. Make sure the maintenance and professional checks are also up to date to recommended intervals. Don't forget to record you've carried out these occupier safety checks, and remember these records should be kept for at least a year.